Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy?
How about your birthday party? Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seen me.
It's gonna get you. So, I love you so much, and it's been an emotional week.
Buckle up, people, because the Diddy rabbit hole goes way deeper than we ever imagined. Latest reports have revealed that Diddy had an intimate relationship with the late Steven Boss, aka tWitch, with Diddy being targeted for ST. Fans have started to dig up information about all of his suspicious relationships. The word has it that Ellen used to give tWitch to Diddy as a payment for making an appearance on her shows. Yes, you heard that right. Ellen is also being dragged into Diddy's mess. And there is nothing she can do about it. Ellen Diddy and tWitch, y'all. We all know that Ellen DeGeneres has been an ID celebrity for years now. And being invited to her talk show is no joke. But there is one person who has made an appearance on that show about 20 times, which is a direct giveaway of the person's importance, while the said person is none other than Sean Combs.
That our relationship is going in the right direction.
Yeah. I agree.
And I want to say I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Ellen.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Recently, a clip of Ellen is going viral where paparazzi questioned her about Diddy's allegations. Now, since Ellen and Diddy had a close relationship, she could have said a few words to defend her friend's character, right? Well, it seemed like Ellen got uncharacteristically worried after the question was flung at her. Fans believe that Ellen has been trying to stay under the radar after her acquaintance was suspected of being involved in ST. Fans also pointed out that Ellen has been a very public supporter of Diddy. Her silence in these times sets off many red flags.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy?
Ellen's suspicious antics have spurred the fans to go down the Ellen rabbit hole you might not know. But some conspiracy theorists believe that Ellen also had pretty deep connections with Epstein, and allegedly her name was also on the elusive list of celebs that frequented his islands. Some fans also pointed out that Ellen said has a background of the Epstein Islands. She has allegedly tried to hide her association in plain sight. It may sound out of touch to most of you, but things seriously didn't add up when it comes to Diddy and Ellen's close friendship anyway. During an episode, Diddy hinted that Ellen has been invited to most of his parties, but she just didn't show up. People have started to ask big questions like, why was Ellen so hesitant on going to a Diddy party despite being invited many times? It looks like Ellen was very much aware of the recreational activities happening at the Diddy party. Our lovely whistleblower Jaguar Wright claimed that Diddy used these parties to record celebs in questionable positions. Another thing she revealed was that Diddy parties were essentially rich people orgies. You might be wondering, how was Ellen aware of the Diddy party secrets when she didn't attend any? Well, sources revealed that in the very beginning of her career, she attended a few of Diddy parties where she allegedly let loose like many others. But ever since she got her own elitist status, she started skipping on the parties. But she still found a way to have a good relationship with Diddy. Before we get into it, you must know that during one of her episodes with the disgraced mogul Diddy, he admitted to having separate parties for his close circle. He said that's a different type of party. And then we have the top 2 floors of the hotel. And then it will carry on there. Now, this is not just loose talk on Diddy's end, as Uncle Luke revealed that he would only attend Diddy's party for half an hour, and when things start to heat up, he would opt out. Now, since one's success depended on attending these parties, there's no way Luke could skip out entirely. But he still managed to starve himself of the main course to keep his integrity intact. During an interview, Luke alluded to the wild things not being his cup of tea. He said, "I don't know what goes on after hours, but I wasn't trying to find out. I know my place." Anyway, you might be wondering about the tactics Ellen used to get herself on Diddy's good side. Sources claimed that Ellen used her former DJ tWitch as a bait to have Diddy on her show. They alleged that since Ellen was superior to tWitch, she would pressure him to satisfy Diddy's monstrous appetite after each episode. Now, the thing is, tWitch couldn't just up and leave the industry, as that would effectively be the end of his career. Sources revealed that since tWitch was pressured into those activities, he sunk deep into depression as he betrayed his wife after succumbing to the pressure from the recent court filings. We know that Diddy used to pay his girlfriend Young Miami and potentially others $250,000 a month. And Jaguar Wright claimed that Diddy's former girlfriend Cassie ran away from him even after getting his lump sum of money because the things happening in Diddy's bedroom were more freaky than anyone could stomach. Apart from that, Jaguar also explained that she hired an entertainment liar around 2003 who had just left Bad Boy. Jaguar claimed that the liar confided in Rye and shared an unsettling story about her time at the label. Apparently he had a meeting with singer and New Jack City actor Christopher Williams about possibly signing a demo deal. But the attorney needed to get approval for some paperwork, and went into Diddy's office, where she found Christopher going down on Diddy. And allegedly, the attorney questioned Diddy's intention. He said, "I'll do whatever the fee want to do in my building. It's power. See if I can make a man suck my private. I can make people do anything for money." That's what you said, Puff, about Christopher Williams sucking your private for a demo deal. And you cut him a check. And you chased that young woman out of New York, just like you tried to chase Wendy Williams out of New York. And she came to work for me. She was a wonderful woman, and she was a brilliant attorney, and she thought she was signing up for the ride of her life. So it might be possible that after Ellen baited and threw Twitch in Diddy's cage, Diddy could have promised Twitch for a breakthrough, although nothing has been proven. But fans have been connecting the dots for years. Twitch's death was suspicious. The story took a turn for the worst when Twitch allegedly started getting more attention than Ellen on her show. So you all remember the touching tribute Ellen gave to Twitch, right? Well, it turns out that Diddy had allegedly pressured Ellen to give Twitch's credit for making her show successful. Now we all know how those things usually play out. She prepared a pretty heart-touching script, saying, "I used to be a huge fan of So You Think You Can Dance, and I wanted to do a dance. So the producers of So You Think You Can Dance set me up with Twitch. Twitch came over to my house, and he helped me try to copy it. It was like a crash course in getting to know each other. He was so patient with me. That was my initial love for him. We bonded over learning to dance together." Anyway, some time after that fateful day, Stephen Boss passed away after allegedly taking his own life. The events that led to his death were pretty suspicious, to say the least. Law enforcement sources revealed that his wife Allison Hulker arrived at a LAPD station saying that her husband had left home without his car, which worried her because it was unlike him. Shortly after, police got a call reporting a self-harm inside a hotel in Law. The officers later confirmed that they found Stephen's body. Stephen's wife later gave a final message to his fans. Stephen lit up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love, and the light was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband, father, and an inspiration to his fans. However, Twitch's grandfather revealed that Boss had texted him on a weekend to remind him about his love for him. Eddie Boss said, "Every word has meaning. His last words to me were a simple text that says, 'I love you, Dad.'" Fans suspect that Twitch might have known something he wasn't supposed to know about Ellen's alleged private life. Now listen, this isn't the only allegation that has been connected to Ellen. Fans seem to believe that Ellen had some kind of hand in the death of her ex-girlfriend and okay, so it all truly started when allegations about Ellen's show was subject to toxic work environment. Rumors. A BuzzFeed report published on July 16, 2020 alleged that employees were sacked after taking sick leave or compassionate leave to attend family funerals. The article featured interviews with 1 current and 10 former employees of the show. It claimed that an unnamed writer on the show told a black employee, "I'm sorry, I only know the names of white people who work here." When the news started gaining momentum, the show's executive producers Ed Glavin, Mary Connolly, and Andy Elner issued a statement regarding the allegations, claiming that they took it very seriously and took steps to address the situation. The statement read, "Over the course of nearly 2 decades, 3,000 episodes, and employing over 1,000 staff members, we have strived to create an open, safe, and inclusive work environment. We are truly heartbroken and sorry to learn that even one person in our production family has had a negative experience. It's not who we are, and not who we strive to be, and not the mission Ellen has set for us." Although fans did not believe their account one bit, the statement still ensured that the victims' voices were heard.